Yo, 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 what up, everybody? It's your boy, Adrian, and this is the best day of the year. This is the best episode we got of the whole year of the Unknown Games podcast. I'm not going to say Root's not here. Root's not here. It's just me and the crew. Sorry, Root. I don't want to throw you under the bus or anything. This is the only time we get to do that. And the darkness has already started. Anyways, everyone, welcome to the show. I got a great group of guests with me. And this is going to be our Game of the Year discussion. And this is, this is my favorite show. So let me just introduce everyone. Number one, we got, Shiba Inu on the left to me on my left in this whatever window on Discord. What's up? How's it going?
Yo, what's up? I'm Eh's friend.
That's very true. That's very true. Eh's friend. So you normally, I think everyone has also, he's the brand new face for this year, our first brand new guest of 2022. So glad to have you on the show. And then, of course, to my bottom left or whatever this is SoulDatR.
How's it going, everyone? Are we about to fuse?
We're just throwing some fusion signs out. How's it going?
It's going well. I'm glad to close out 2022. Begin 2023. No major apocalypse event that happened this year. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed, indeed. And to my bottom, below me, the one, sorry.
Dang, his name's profane.
The degenerate kid himself. The degen kid.
You already know.
You already know.
You already know. Oh, hell yeah. No, it's been a while since I've been back in this podcast. Oh, when was the last time that I was in? I was in episode 69.
No, you were in the Elden Ring podcast.
Oh yeah,
Soul.
You're right. Yeah,
back in, I don't know, it was like May or something. We were, yeah. That's the last time we were. At least three of us were here.
Ages ago.
It was ages ago.
Before the blessing of the Erd Tree.
Before the blessing of the Erd Tree, indeed. So, how you doing, man? How's it been going? How was? I think the last time we were on, stream together was just on my stream. So, yeah.
Life is life. You just keep going on. Hey.
until it ends.
Hey, we throw out that until the day I die. Throw a break.
Wait, hold on. Are we on YouTube or on Twitch?
So thanks for asking. We are on YouTube and on Twitch. So thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're here, if you're watching on YouTube on the Unknown Games podcast channel, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you found this by a search feature or anything like that, been recommended. And of course, if you are watching on Twitch, which is Unknown Games Podcast, you can go ahead and subscribe there. You can also check us out on Twitter at UGP_cast. And finally, sometimes some of us stream. We'll probably get onto that at the very end of the show when we do some outros. So, like I said, this is a video game podcast. We talk about games every week, and we've been here almost 48 episodes of the year. I mean, we're going strong. This is the second year. We're closing it out with our Game of the Year discussion. And like I said, we do this every year, and it's going to be about our personal Game of the Year, not the general consensus Game of the Year. So things that we've played.
Not Jeff Keighley Game of the Year.
Screw
all of that.
If it happens to overlap with the same thing, then it just happens to overlap with it. I'm just saying. But if not, then it doesn't. I don't know. How
I'm just saying this is more prestigious than the Jeff Keighley Game Award.
This is very prestigious. We give every game its due.
This is way more prestigious.
Yes. So, Ed, did you have anything else you wanted to do? I don't know if you wanted to do this or not. Did you want? Ed said he was going to do a face reveal. Was that serious? I don't know. Was that real?
No way.
Was that real?
I don't know. Dude.
No way.
It's really.
No, it was a no. That was a no.
I don't know. You already know. Oh yeah.
No way.
No way. He's here. He's real. He's real. It's been what? It's been 3 years since we met.
It's been 3 years since we met on a stream.
I feel like this year's like the ending of the pandemic. So I want to end the year that end pandemic with me revealing my face.
It's like early Christmas gifts right here.
Oh,
All right, I'm
man.
starting to hear real good news. All the airlines are back to normal.
Everything is
comfy if
good.
they aren't good. Yes, if it
We're
isn't by February, I'm like, so I know your face. I have a certain set of skills.
Oh, man. So these shows
Next
are
stream, you just see
typically
me coming from behind.
these shows are typically, I don't want to say unscripted. I mean, they're always unscripted, of course, but they're a little bit more chaotic than our normal show, but we'll try to keep it within an hour and a half because we know it's the holiday season. We know people have things to do, but also if you're listening, we don't want to keep you listening
shout out
forever.
Mariah Carey.
Shout out to Mariah Carey. All I want is Christmas.
So she shall be sealed. Soon shall she be sealed once more.
Yeah, favorite Christmas songs. We're gonna say that very end of the show. Favorite Christmas song. So be thinking of that. Thanks, Ed. You've now started that.
Silence.
Good job.
Yeah, you already know. All I want for Christmas.
Oh gosh. But real talk. Shout out to my co-host Root, who is in not California, but Canada right now, back in his home country. Hopefully not freezing.
You just mistake California with Canada.
They start with C.
Cala Candy.
Candy.
Come on,
man. Okay, so
and you're supposed to be the Western man here.
I'm supposed to be the.
He's technically he's over the east so long. I mean,
he's
things have gone. Things have gone.
He is in our part.
That's true. Anyways, so we're gonna start with just the games that have come out this year, and there have been a ton of games. I mean, an actual ton of games, a lot of them by Square Enix, 17 to be precise, 17 games published by Square Enix this year, which is a little bit shocking. And okay, it's not that shocking. It's shocking. It's a lot. It's just a lot, So
it's shocking, but how many were good? That's the shocker.
That's the real shocker. That's the real. That's the real shocker right there. So I'm pulling up the list. Our faces are going to be a little bit gone for this. So we're just going to go over it really quickly. And we're not going to go over all these games because there are a lot of games that came out this year. For a year that was, kind of not, I don't want to say plagued by, was plagued by the pandemic before. It was a plague tale. Okay, anyways.
I knew you were about to go there.
I had to go there. But we started out the year with some... with some great games. I mean, so Monster Hunter Rise for PC. Now that was already out the previous year, but we had Rise for PC. We also had Rise Sunbreak that came out later in the summer.
So good.
I mean, I can't even say. I'm just gonna skim, like I said. Pokemon Arceus. Legends Arceus that came out in January, February, which is the killer month. Number one, we had the best fighting game of the year, Sifu. Yeah. We had Sifu, we had Lost Ark, which made a lot of buzz on Twitch for a while. King of Fighters 15 came out this year. Horizon Forbidden West on the February 18th, a game that did very well, but then the very following
Everyone
week,
forget about it.
Everybody said drop it for the king. Elden Ring came out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Elden Ring ending out the month of February. And then we have what I call the failure month of... Okay, maybe it wasn't a failure. I don't know. It depends on how you see.
You mean the month that Elden Ring covered?
What game released there?
What game? What game failed the hardest this year? Maybe it came out last year. I don't know. Maybe it barely stayed up a whole year. There's one game. Square Enix published it. They're done by the same people that gave us our Nier.
Were they put at gunpoint?
Babylon's Fall.
I know. It was a self-telling game.
It was.
Oh my God,
this
is a horrible man. You're right.
Yeah. So we had Babylon's Fall, Gran Turismo 7, which launched well, but then fell on some weird DLC price issues. Things happen, but the game is doing fine. Babylon's Fall is no longer doing fine. Triangle Strategy, which was okay, and then the following week, Chocobo GP, and then
that came out.
I think, yeah.
I mean, you got WWE 2K22 there. It was fine. It was not as bad as the previous one.
But it held up. It held up,
It held up,
yeah. Tunic, I think, was probably the star of this month. A lot of people really fell in love with Tunic. And then, of course, there's throughout this year, we had a bunch of different forms of Persona being updated with either netcode or just being re-released. So that was pretty big. But then we had our boy, Jack Garland. with the Stranger of
Most
Paradise.
base character in Final Fantasy.
Chaos.
He's a true
best
base
character.
king.
No, the best character in Final Fantasy.
Can he just go
I
ahead
have
and hop
base,
into
but yes,
15,
the best in
16?
base.
The best
Maybe
in
it's
base.
DLC.
So we have yes, that was also
bullshit.
March. Ghostwire Tokyo March. Maybe you know what? It wasn't too bad of a month, but Kirby and the Forgotten
beginning of the
Land,
month is a failure. Yeah,
It's a
But,
failure.
Towards the end, like it's getting kind of good.
Yeah,
You got
that
Tiny
Kirby.
Tina Wonderland there.
Yeah, Tiny Tina's
got that
Wonderlands is there. Kirby, Lost Ark.
That banger music.
Weird West. I think probably you might have been into that, Soul, or you might have looked at some streams for that
it's
one.
solid. I mean, I saw some streams though. It looked good.
Yeah. And then April, I think April was a little bit more of a toned down month. There was like Wii Sports. No, sorry, Nintendo Switch Sports, the sequel to Wii Sports.
Twinkle 2, Wii Sport, yeah.
Oh, hey, look there. Babylon's Fall, Ultimate Failure. I mean, edition.
For our wonderful
Ultimate Failure
consoles.
Edition.
For the wonderful consoles. I will say Vampire the Masquerade, a game that me and Ed played on stream.
That
couple
was
times.
last year. Hold on.
No,
What?
the piece. Yeah, it officially released this year.
Oh,
yeah.
but we played it last year, right?
EA's.
Okay.
Exactly.
Birthday.
Exactly.
I was like, what? Am I
Crazy,
remembering
right?
something
Ecosystem.
wrong here?
Mm.
May we had Trek to Yomi, Salt and Sacrifice. We had Evil Dead the game, Eiyuden Chronicles, Apex Legends Mobile came
Apex
out.
Legend Mobile.
No
yo.
one knows.
The worst
No
game
one-
of all
I know.
time.
No one really understands that, but it's doing fine. It's still there. June
It's
we
doing
had
fine. It gave money.
Diablo Immortal robbing people of their money and livelihoods. Mario Strikers Neon White, which I think that you played ahead. I think you had a good time with Neon
I
White.
know I didn't play.
What the
I
heck?
didn't
You were
play that.
champion that game.
No,
Okay,
I
never
watched
mind.
stream of it.
I saw
Yo,
a bit of stream there. They're like, okay,
Yo,
this
it's-
looks good. And then
It's
I
a
checked it
respectable
out.
game.
I forgot.
It's a respectable game. I had a really good
Yeah.
community rally around it and good concept and everything like that. TMNT,
I love
Slayer's
it.
Revenge.
Best shooter of the game.
What
Oh,
else?
yeah, good time.
What else did we have? We had Fall Guys come to all consoles, free to play. That finally happened. Sonic Origins, the AKA the bad Sonic game of this year that we all forgot about.
There was a Sonic Origins game?
Sonic
I
Origins.
was like, I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
That is not
the
Frontier.
re-releases that
Okay,
were
it's
hack
like
jobs.
Sonic 1 and
That's
2
right.
remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
The
and
one-
we also
the one
got
with
the
the
Yuji
cutscene
Naka
and
the
stuff,
lore
like-
drop.
exactly.
That was the beginning of the fall of
Oh,
Yuji Naka.
yeah.
The beginning of
Exactly.
the end
The
of Yuji
beginning of the
Naka.
fall.
There
No, the
you
beginning
go.
of the end was Balance Wonderland.
No,
That
no,
was
no,
last
well,
year.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes,
Yeah,
that was
true.
that's
But
where
that's
he
the
got
beginning,
that's
yeah.
where he got incriminated at. That was the place
Yeah.
where it all began.
the
But Sonic
teaser.
Origins
No,
was when
that's
the
the
full
teaser.
villain reveal was shown. He's like, I'm done. I'm ready to end people. I'm going to reveal lore that's been hidden.
Yo,
And we're
I want
like,
to
oh,
shout out
Yuji
AI
Naka's becoming
Somnium
woke.
File real quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. AI Somnium Files is on that list too, which was at the end along with Cuphead, the delicious last course. I know you played
Sure,
AI
DLC.
Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative,
Yeah, it's so good.
and I played half of the first game, which was really good. I regret not finishing it. Maybe I'll finish it on my Steam Deck. Just casually drop that in there. Just dropping it. Just
Oh
sponsor
yeah,
stream?
let
every-
this-
everyone's
Yo,
like,
let this man flex his Steam Deck. Like,
Yo,
yo,
we all
I
get
bought a
decks?
Steam Deck.
Oh, I thought we were sponsored by Steam Deck. We're all getting one.
got
I'm
it
like,
from
yo.
he got it from watching Jeff Keighley, and he's like, like one
yeah,
minute.
yeah. Jeff hooked me up with it personally.
Okay.
So we had that.
You got it from Cory Balrog, not Cory Balrog.
Yeah, I got it from
Shout out
Christopher Jet speech. There we go.
I do want to give a shout out to Card Shark in the indie field. That's a
Okay.
solid game. It's a story, just progressive line, play it through, but you actually do learn the legitimacies of different tricks. Do not try these at home. You will get jumped and or ejected from whatever game you're playing. But it's a cool little history piece, and it's like very involved in terms of like it's very natural, I would say. It's not very forced or. I
Oh,
guess,
okay. It's kind of like easy to pick up and learn, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah, it's easy to pick up and learn, easy to pick up, then it gets hard to master because you're splicing in different techniques based on where you're at, and then you're learning more and new and more advanced ones, and you legit feel like a Western version, kind of like a Babelfish or something, like you're in that high stakes gambling realm or world. So
Nice,
pick it up if
nice.
you want a nice little story game.
There we go. And we also had DNF Duel came out, and that was fun to watch on stream. July.
Arxis doing it.
Everyone hate that game, by the way. I don't know.
Oh, they did? I mean, it looked clean. It
It
looked
looked
fun.
clean. I liked it. It was fun to watch. It's fun to
That's-
watch.
that's
I couldn't play
Arxis
it,
magic.
but
The Arxis magic.
the Arxis magic. What else did we have in the following month? Which was this July? Stray, the cat game. that's better known as the cat game, Stray, up for Game of the Year at the Game Awards.
That Power Wash Sim.
Power Wash Simulator on Game Pass. Yeah, that finally hit and came out of early access. And if Root were here, that man played that game. He played that game every Thursday for almost the entire year. Almost, I would say, until like the fall of this year. That was his game. It was his game he was playing. That and Vampire Survivor, which also came out this year. So, yeah, I'm going to do a quick super rundown now so we can get off of this. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Digimon Survive, those two games were there. Is it Live Alive or Live Alive? Live Alive.
Live Alive.
That also came out. We had the failure of rebirth of Saints Row. Sorry, Saints Row, but it didn't work out in August.
Sorry.
Cult of the Lamb, which was a huge success in August. And then Soul Hackers 2 came out. September, I think the biggest one, Splatoon 3.
I forgot about that game.
I'm telling you. Up. And this is a light release schedule. That's the craziest thing. Voice of Cards actually came out this year. Gundam Evolution, the DL Field Chronicle.
Oh man, that game is dead.
Bro, so many Square Enix games just shadow dropped.
Life is Strange on Switch. Some of these I even missed. So technically about 18 Square Enix games.
Is that the Colors Life is Strange? Did anyone say anything good or bad about the game? Like it just exists?
Colors?
I don't know. He just released. So.
Colors was fine. I think Colors.
Okay, I'm just saying, I didn't hear anything. Boom of like I don't know. It's like
because technically the
worst.
So
it definitely wasn't as big as the first one.
Yeah, the remake did also drop this year too. Valkyrie Elysium.
Remake? What?
Yeah, they remade the first two games. Yeah. Overwatch 2 in October. Nier Automata on the Switch for no reason. Dragon Ball The Breakers. Scorn.
Like Kingdom Hearts.
A Plague Tale Requiem. Marvel Snap. Also out there. And what else do we have? What else? Vampire Survivors. P5 Royal on everything. Star Ocean. Bayonetta 3. Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2. Resident Evil Village. Expansion stuff. Also on the cloud.
Yeah. No Man's Sky somehow resurrected again.
On the Switch. Everything's coming to Switch. I'm telling you.
And
November.
Many times tomorrow.
I think November, the only thing that really came out, and luckily this was the least, the least stressful month, Sonic Frontiers, God of War Ragnarok, and Valkyrie Elysium on the PC. Good. Tactics Ogre Reborn. Why are you doing this to me, Square? Goat Simulator 3.
Goat Simulator 3, let's go.
They don't even have
a big release.
Like I want to say that they don't even have a 2.
Yeah, it is.
They don't bother.
It don't matter. We just have it.
That don't matter.
That don't matter at all. And of course, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which say what you want to say.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
It's a good game. Go check out our review. It's on the channel right now. Root talking about it. It's a good game. It's a messy game, but it's a good game. It's a fun game.
It's a good game. Yeah.
It's never. Remake.
Oh yeah. Shout out Ash real quick. He finally won the World Championship.
Yeah. That is
my
true.
My boy Ash finally earned his retirement.
And then he's gonna be put down.
You gotta be his son.
Don't put Ash. Well, the rumor is.
I hope they don't say he's terminal or something.
Look. The rumor.
Make a wish. They threw on purpose.
Bam.
The rumor is that the new protagonist or the girl is actually his daughter. That's the rumor right now. So we might get a time skip.
She kind of looks like him. With the
That's what they're saying.
The shipping mills are on fire right now. Let's all be real.
So if his mom is with Mr. Mime, who did he get with?
Jinx.
We're done.
Jinx.
World of Warcraft, Dragonflight, Warhammer 40k, Darktide, and finally December. We're at the end of the year. Finally, Romancing Saga. Square, stop putting games out. Need for Speed Unbound, the Callisto Protocol. Protocol, Marvel's Midnight Suns. Dragon Quest Treasures, really, Square, stop it. High on Life, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion. There are 3 games from Square. Jeez, just leave me alone. And then River City Girls 2.
Came out?
Yep, okay. and that's it.
River City Girls 2, yeah. I think Saul is in the game. Saul Bad Guy.
Oh, Bad Guy? Oh, nice.
Like, I'm in the game? Yo, I wasn't told about my voice acting role in that one, so where my money?
There you go. I mean, for this year, did you have anything that stood out? Like I said, there's a lot of games in that list. And I guess we can kind of like just talk about our game of the year, the games that we played personally. I think, of course, a lot of people, it came down to Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok for their game of the year personally, or not personally, but just overall acceptance wise. And then, I think a lot of media outlets went ahead and gave it to Elden Ring. I mean, for a lot of reasons. Genshin, we ain't gonna go there, bro. So, who wants to start first? I mean, with the games they played and what their game of the year is.
I'll start first
I
because
want to say real quick. I want to say real quick. On the stream, our name is all messed up, by the way.
Yeah, that's because you went in. Did you go in and? Oh my goodness, did you go in and out?
No.
How did it get messed up?
Because of I think it's because I don't know. Probably the OBS thing, something.
Something weird happened. I'll get everyone's names. So, but who wants to go first again? Who was it? SoulDatR, right?
I'll go.
SoulDatR? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. The reason I'm going first is that my list is low because I'm generally a wait until it hits sale. I'm a frugal gamer, so game really needs to spark off in order for me to pick up full price and go through. And so for me, it ended up being of course the common choice of Elden Ring, but mostly for some good reasons. I haven't played a FromSoft game since Demon Souls. Elden Ring was like, it's all together. It's open world. It's got everything. It's it's the culmination of all of From. And so, like I said during that podcast before, when we covered Elden Ring, I was like, all right, let's go. I'll throw the full 60 in if it's gonna be that much content.
Yeah.
And yeah, it delivered. I mean, 300 hours later, I'm like, and a few couple months of my life gone. After hitting that golden crack, I came out. I was like, I got my money. I got my money's worth. I am sated. I got content. I can put this down, and my life was given back to me. And then I went back and played some, just playing retro games for the rest of the year, and going, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick that up later. Looking at God of War, I'm gonna pick you up later. Game of the year version. I'm gonna pick so many games. I'm gonna pick up all the Square Enix. Shout out to the Square Enix remakes, because bringing that content that Live Alive didn't even exist.
Yeah.
So things like that, and bringing that Romance and Saga name to the forefront. Good stuff. Some of your other properties y'all disrespected, like Valkyrie profile, Valkyrie Elysium. Y'all need to burn in hell for that. But
it came out.
And that deal field, I was like, oh, that's Square Enix. I was like, and everyone was like, yes.
I think everyone said that deal field was actually kind of good to just hop in and play, but it's nothing. It's not like completely anything special, but it deserves more attention than what it got.
And I didn't know if it's tactical or whatever, but yeah, mine was Elden Ring. There's a lot of shout outs over on the Square Enix 17 flurry due to their whole pandemic causing them to squish a whole bunch of stuff. So I get it. There's a lot of content out there. They're marketing on it. They need to work on loving their games for real, especially But yeah, that was mostly my year. Enjoying the one big release that gave me my best content. A lot of just good looks. It's on the RPG side because I like that. I was a little sad for Triangle Strategy for not being my tactics, spiritual successor. But maybe they'll do better next time, if there is a next time. And that's me.
Nice. Who wants to go next? Who wants to? We only have two other people. What?
Me?
Yeah. If you want to, yeah.
Still thinking between Elden Ring or the RDA game. Okay, am I first? Or
yeah. You can go.
Okay. So not gonna lie, in this year I didn't really play a lot of big games. I haven't played Elden Ring or the God of War and stuff.
No.
But in this year I actually played a lot of rhythm games.
Okay.
So this is the year of rhythm games for me.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this one rhythm game that I saw on YouTube or I think TikTok or something that I'm really interested to play from all of these years. And actually
we got your video up. We got you up.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a Sound Voltex controller. So I'm going to talk about Sound Voltex.
Okay.
What Sound Voltex is? It's pretty much a Japanese arcade rhythm game developed by Bemani, the ones who created DDR, Dance Dance Revolution, Dance Dance Stardom,
DDR.
and they actually made DDR and those other a lot of very famous arcade rhythm games. So they actually ported to PC at the end of the last year, last December, and so So like so I could like show you this. They have 4 big buttons here.
Okay.
Two buttons on the bottom, and like this is like the
DJ
pretty
knob?
much the main gimmick. Yeah.
Okay.
DJ knob.
Oh.
So it's pretty much like a kind of like a DJ game
DJ
concept.
Max.
DJ Max.
Like if you ever heard of like Beat Mania, like it's pretty much the same creator as well. It's from Bemani.
Okay.
And like I really enjoyed playing this. I played this like pretty much almost every day from like the start of the year until like the end until now. And so like like they for the PC port they actually like have like 120 hertz support for like
Wow.
so if you have like a really powerful PC and stuff like that, you can play it until like 120 FPS. So it's pretty much like kind of like better than like the arcade, like some arcade, because some arcade only has like 60 hertz and stuff like that. And like what I really like.
Why would you go to an arcade if you can play it in
get this,
your room? Why would
how much is it?
why would
How
you
much
play
does
it?
the
It's like
controller
playing
cost?
Tekken.
Is actually
arcade.
how much does it cost?
$3,000.
Shut up. So like that's actually the actual cap price, but this one is much
Cap
cheaper.
price?
The real
Yeah,
price
because-
actually was
no.
3,000 for
No,
for
the
like
cap
the cab.
price, like-
Oh, okay, for the
Or,
actual
like,
arcade
the
cab.
actual cab, like
Okay.
arcade cab. But like yeah, this is very much cheaper. About $200. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, it's probably the best purchase that I've made in my entire life. And I'm just gonna.
That's crazy.
Someone is
That's
going to
crazy.
question you right now.
Seriously,
How old are you? But
Seriously.
it's-
By the way, he have a college diploma, and that's the best thing he ever purchased.
But that's your Steam Deck. Is it portable? Can you just
That's-
take it about and then just go ham with it? 'Cause
yeah.
I think you need the
Pretty much.
PC, but you can take it with
You
you.
can-
Yeah. If
Play
you
it
have
on
like a
auto
laptop
laptop.
and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
have like the game and stuff,
Oh, okay. Okay.
it's pretty much
Yeah,
portable.
20
Let me tell you
120
something
hertz.
about this guy.
gaming.
This guy bought a custom one for it's like when he got in for the first time, when he got to play this game for the first, he bought like a bootleg version of it. It broke, and he bought the official one.
Okay,
he
so
has
here's
two.
the thing.
He has two. He has
You didn't
two.
return
So here's
on
the thing.
bootleg.
Is it's not bootleg. It's handmade. Locally handmade. And like
Oh yeah. He was just
Bootleg,
support.
yeah,
you
bootleg.
had to get it
It's
somewhere
bootleg.
because like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
things
It's
are
the
like
SE
really
version.
difficult to get,
some-
right?
Etsy.
I saw
You got the
someone
Etsy
like
version.
The Etsy
man,
version.
it's pretty much that. It's like literally like 3D printed. And
Oh, I
like,
think about
dang.
they made with
Oh,
wood.
then
I
that's
think
like
about they
some-
made with wood and wood buttons or something like
wood
some-
and with like 3D printed
It's some-
buttons.
and
And so, like,
twigs.
it's pretty crap. So
Do you
like
still have it?
pretty
Do
much
you still
I
have it?
actually need.
Do you still have it, boy?
I do have it, but like it's on the outside.
Is it made
Oh,
from
okay.
PVC
It's
type
where
material? 'Cause that'd be
it's
hilarious.
where
like,
it
the
belongs
ultimate
now.
hood version.
Yeah, it's like
When you
it's
get
on
the real
shelf.
deal, that's what you deal
on the
with
shelf.
after that. But I mean,
It's
like
like those like custom fighting game cabinet. Not cabinet, the fighting game stick.
yeah,
Sticks.
fight sticks. Yeah.
It's
So like
that.
for this one, so like you can actually buy this like way cheaper, like for like the stock version for like $169. But like
Nice.
you can actually like have the custom like switches for like if you want to have like the arcade accurate feel,
Mm.
So like for like an extra I think $20, $30
Not bad.
and like so yeah, like 200 like 169.
It's a good. It's a
Yep.
good. I mean, it's a good purchase. I mean, because like honestly, when you invest in something like that, you want to make sure that it's good quality, and not only that, because you're gonna be spending a lot of time with it. I mean, rhythm games. Mine has always been DJ Max. That's the first one I ever really connected to outside of like a Rock Band or the harmonics based games.
Guitar
I
Hero.
did, or Guitar Hero. Yeah, I used to like watch a lot of my friends play Binami, and I was just like, bro, how are you doing that? I'll never forget this dude's name. It was a Korean guy named William Hung. Man, that dude. Shout out to you, bro. He was going ham at our LAN parties, playing some Binami, and it always fascinated me. When I came to Japan, I tried a couple of them, but it's just so difficult when you start dealing with the actual physical, like a controller like that,
It
there's
is very intimidating. It
Yeah.
is very intimidating.
and that's not even like
Well,
one with the most buttons either, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like DDR. It's not only just how fast can you comprehend what's on the screen, because the faster the notes are, the easier it is to actually read. But that means your fingers or and hands or whatever are going X amount of speed. Like if you're looking at this video right now, I mean his hands. This is actually Inoue's gameplay right here. This is him playing it. Then we're not speeding this up. That's just his hands.
Crazy.
This like are you playing a piano or anything these days? Like, are you playing an instrument somewhere? I'm serious.
No,
It is an instrument.
like I
The game is an
actually
instrument.
heard
What are you
that
talking
like
about?
it is actually helps if you like played piano before, because there's a one streamer that like
That's
yeah,
crazy.
there's this one streamer called like Panga. So like he's pretty much an expert like piano player, and like he's really good, like pretty much like 10 times better than me and stuff like that. And like he said on stream like he got like piano practice, and it actually like kind of like helped him and stuff like that. So like yeah, I think yeah, if you like play, I guess piano, but like again, even though like from like the
Right.
gameplay that you see, it looks very hard, but like there are like easier difficulties, because like game what I like about this game is like you're usually rhythm games, you only have like easy, normal, hard, and expert. In this
Right.
game, like it's more of like there's like numbers on it. Like there's level 1 from like the easiest to like level 20 for like the hardest. So like you could like literally play like level 1, and like it is the easiest like game, or like the easiest like rhythm game you've ever touched. Like like it's pretty like I recommend it.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. A lot of rhythm games, like you said, only have just a few difficulty settings. But if you go up to 20, that means that you really can play how you like. Because like for me, I don't like to play DJ Max on 8 buttons. It's just something that's not fun for me. It looks cool if you do it, but it's just not something my dexterity can do unless I just hammer at it. The more you play these games, the better your pattern recognitions get, the easier it is to kind of go and do these. But if you have just that kind of wide breadth of skill that you can kind of put in as much and get out as much as you put in, it just makes it fun. Because at the end of the day, for anyone who's looking to get into rhythm games, and you said you can get this on PC, right? Worldwide?
Yep. Worldwide, there's like a lot of like version of the game. Like if
Okay.
if you're like a don't have money, broke, and like me, after buying like $200, but the controller, like there are some like
It is
community like
commitment
made.
though.
It is commitment, but like there are some like community made simulators, that is pretty much like 100% free.
Okay.
But like and you can like test that out. Like you can even like play
Demos.
it on like a regular like PlayStation controller, or like even like a keyboard.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I mean, if you play on a keyboard, you probably need a plus like 4+ buttons, because like for these like 2 knobs, like this one
Oh,
knob is
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much
yeah.
like 2
That's
inputs, right?
crazy, by the
Like
way.
right
I was
and
about to
left.
say, how does it have more buttons than the keyboard? I was like,
It's
oh
got
my
more buttons, and someone's like,
gosh.
So
"Whoa,
yeah,
what?"
so like
Like, yo, the secret
Yeah,
tech.
yeah.
for like
Yo,
the
let me just
laser,
use the
it's pretty
volume.
much
let
Let me
let
just use
it
the volume
yo.
roll wheel.
Because it's like a sliding thing, right? So if you play it on a
Mm.
keyboard, you have to like press 4 button like
uh,
at the same time, but repeatedly.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what
so
Wow.
like
the blue and the pink sliders are. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Um.
also I want to like talk about this like one more thing about like pretty much like one of the main appeal for like this game for me personally, and like for like a lot of people as well. Like I think this game has a lot of like sound selections. Like
Mhm.
I think if you like count for like the arcade game or like cabinet, it has like 1,000 plus songs. So like pretty
Okay.
much like,
You'll
especially if you
never
Wow.
like really like
you'll
yeah,
never
yeah.
run.
It has a lot. It's not a lot of songs, but like there are also called what you call in the game KAC songs. So like KAC for it's an abbreviation for a Konami Arcade Championship. So like so pretty much yearly they have this pretty much an esport event that
Mhm.
they have, and like in every single these event they announce like 2 songs, like these like big songs, and I can actually like show you. So like this right
actual
here,
major songs?
this is like this is one of the like
Oh,
the
wow.
infamous songs called like 666. So like, very intimidating.
Oh,
And
my God. Okay.
like you can
What
see.
is that transition right there?
Bro, what is
Yo.
happening
So,
on
like-
that
They did some,
screen?
they did some going waifu in this bit.
So like the coolest thing about like this game is like some of a lot of like these like KC songs has this
Yeah, she
like
got
one
forehands.
boss character, and the for 666 they have this character called Kureha, pretty much the character that you're seeing in the background, and like in each like KC songs they have like different gimmicks, like as you can see like I can like wait, this is not this this is
Is the bar going off the rails?
Yeah, it's
like
going
a
off the
normal thing?
rails. Like at one point, it was going off the rail. Like it was.
Yeah, that would happen
Oh,
often.
it's-
And
So
like
that
in the,
happened
in
normal?
the,
Okay.
that
Oh,
transition
split the
is so
thing.
cool. Yeah,
in this like specific chart, the main gimmick is like the character actually sliced the lanes in half. So like it is very difficult to read the patterns.
Okay, so the patterns are still normal.
Oh
and
wow!
input,
That
but it's
yeah,
hard to read.
the lanes are in half now. Whoa, whoa!
Okay.
Yeah,
There's like no
because-
middle lane. Oh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
the-
That's
the-
crazy.
Yeah.
That is
This
very
reminds
crazy.
me of that one GDQ where they showing like it was like
Oh, yeah, it
one of
was
the
on
clone
GDQ. Yeah,
heroes
it was.
and how they can manipulate them. So this game actually does that innate
Mhm.
for some of the
So-
champions tracks.
So, like,
Wow.
very fun, very
Huh.
cool fact as well. They do have a segment for like SGDQ, and I was like, I was going to talk about that also. Like they like if you like like if you're like pretty interested in the game, and like want to see more, and like you want to learn more, like there's a SGDQ like segment, like Summer Games Done Quick segment on like Sound Voltex. It's like pretty much like an hour long of like pretty much they explain a lot about like the game, like the history even, with like a top like pretty much a top player playing on the background. Like it's a pretty nice stream. So like yeah,
Nice.
I
The
recommend.
lore.
Well, there
Pretty
we
much
go.
like, yeah, the lore.
If you are looking for a rhythm game this year, next year, or any time in your life, there are a lot of choices out
That's
there. But
Trix.
you've got
Trix about to come in with one of these. He's like, all right,
Ah,
guys. this is my-
Trix is gonna go.
what?
He's gonna
What?
PC the arcade on. Oh my God, Inu was right. This game is actually
This
game of
game
the
is
year.
lit. Yo,
And
whenever
then
I'm
he gonna
playing
order the
games, I'm just gonna
cabinet,
put
and
this
he
down. I
put
don't
it
care
in
about y'all
section.
stream.
Yo.
I don't care about you
Yeah.
chat. I'm about to play some of this.
I'm about to go
Let's
buy me a
go.
$200 controller, and y'all
You're
about
gonna
to see
see-
me
you're gonna see
master.
I mean, you don't have to. You just need to go. Like,
You already
I mean,
bought a
dude,
$300
you're in
Steam
Japan,
Deck. You already
literally,
big
like-
money.
Just go down the
Yeah.
street
You're
to the
literally in the
arcade.
Yeah,
country.
you just go
Like the-
outside.
The most
Just go
you're in the
outside.
country where like the game actually like popular.
You
Like,
told
dude,
me
if
to
I-
go outside. Y'all know I don't
Touch
go
grass. Wow,
outside.
y'all just touch grass.
Touch knobs also while you're touching grass.
Also, go grab a cabinet. 5-finger discount. Do not do this.
Oh man, but yeah, go ahead, check out Sound Voltex, and that's, you can find it on PC, and then of course the SoulDatR. If you're looking for Elden Ring, you know where you can find that on all consoles. And then what are you thinking, man? What is your game of the year? What have you been playing?
Okay, I mean you already know my game of the year is Elden
You
Ring.
already
Long
know.
ball.
That's the name of this
I already
episode,
know,
chat.
yeah.
Game of the year. You already know.
Yeah. But like Elden is not the game that I spent a lot of time with this year. I actually spent a lot of time in Monster Hunter Rise, especially
Good
the DLC, the Sunbreak. I mean, the fact that they didn't release that game on PC day one is crazy. It's crazy because the game is being kept alive by the PC community right now, and also it's getting released on Xbox, PS4, PS5, and the rest of that next year, January, right? Yeah. Next year. But yeah, like you already know how like I keep saying that. But
I'm impressed they waited for PC before they dropped it simultaneously. They're like, listen, we need the PC.
I was so mad when the trailer was said that it's gonna be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. I'm like, oh my God.
Well,
Do I
you can
have to wait
blame whatever happened with the
another
fall of the
year?
PSP. I don't know, Nintendo. They paid for it and they got it, and they keep on doing it. But you know,
I'm
hey.
so glad that the game released on PC because like probably all summer. That's the only game I played. And Apex probably, but we don't talk about Apex anymore in this game because Apex is dead. Thank God, Apex is
People,
finally dead.
I think there, and this is a weird thing.
Oh, it's no longer just
no,
on
no,
it.
it's not dead. But I think there is a
It's
thing
not
because
dead,
I
but
got burnt out before
That's a
Ahead
lot.
did.
That's a lot of people that is quitting the game right now.
I got burnt out
2 years ago.
I got burnt. So you got burnt out 2 years ago. I got burnt out about a year-ish ago. I think me and Ahead and Root we were talking about on the podcast, and that was my limit. And then me and Soul got burnt on Destiny. I want to say right before, right after Taken King. We didn't play as much. I kind of bumbled on one thing, but around after Taken King, I think these games have about a 2.5 year to 3 year life cycle for a player.
I don't know. For me, I feel like I'm just sick of Battle Royale because you cannot add anything more to that.
Fortnite
genre.
changed it up this year.
No.
I killed
Oh yeah, no build mode. We have Goku, we have Naruto.
Now we have Deku and Bakugo.
Crazy.
Let's get rid of the build and let's just hustle in that brand recognition until this thing dies. I'm like, smart
It's
marketing.
not gonna die anytime.
Can't hate on that.
They have too much
We got
money.
Deku.
Deku and Bakugo. You got Itachi, Sakura. Remember when we were
there? Well, time to play.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was just lying. Wait, Itachi is in there, isn't he?
He's in the game. Yeah.
He is.
He's the second
take my
wave
money
of
real
skin.
quick. Hold up. See, that's
Money's,
how it works. It's like,
money's
I can
gone.
play the king.
But you gotta be committed to that game. But since the story is in rotation, so you don't know when.
Oh, you don't know when it's gonna come back. Yeah. You don't know when that collab's gonna come back around. Yeah. So. But yeah. Anyway,
they
sorry
do
to
rotate
sidetrack
every
you.
week. So yeah. Trix, you played Monster Hunter Rise, right?
Yeah. So I played with Soul. We played together up until I never technically finished it. I never finished it. I never finished the campaign. I got close to it.
You want to go back in?
If I had some days off, I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
But I played all the way through the campaign. It was beautiful. It was wonderful.
It was.
Man, our handlers are on point. Oh, not even our handlers, just our assists. Oh man, it was good.
I don't know.
The campaign. I didn't pick up Sunbreak though, but I heard it was fire. I'm just a
Sunbreak
person.
is fire. Sunbreak is fire.
I think there's.
I
might.
like Sunbreak too.
How many? I'm curious between all of us who've played Monster Hunter the series. I know this about myself. I play the first game, but I don't play the expansion, which is essentially what Sunbreak is. I'll play the first, but I won't. But I won't play.
You'll play base game, but won't play base game. DLCs or come out.
Okay.
But for whatever
so
reason,
you didn't
it's hard
play
to go
Iceborne.
back. Exactly.
Neither did I.
I have Iceborne. I played a little bit of it, but it's no one else. All my friends had kind of gone out of it, so I didn't play it. Even with the Freedom Unite, the second part, when they add the G. There we go, the G series. I don't go in there. Don't touch it.
With Sunrise, I feel like they improve all of the complaint about the game from the base game. You basically have two moveset now. Seems you can change control,
skills,
which is cool. Yeah, the skills. Yeah, and then the end game stuff, of course. That's a special grind that you need to you can play until this is it's a special rank called research rank, research point or research something, research level, and you can level it up until 999, and the monster keep getting stronger and tougher.
It keeps scaling.
It keeps scaling. It keeps scaling. There's a lot of depth now. You can basically level up to since you have basically a new type of crafting called anomaly crafting. I forgot already, but yeah.
So they're going on that Borderlands scaling without the redo the whole game 50 million times. See, that's all we ask.
I mean, they give us
basically level
Gearbox, take notes.
Gearbox, take notes. I think that's the most interesting thing about Monster Hunter is similar to I'm gonna tie into Sound Voltex. You can start out on level A, and like I had said, if you really want to go to the max level, if you really want to get addicted and keep on playing, you can, and there's nothing wrong with it because you're gonna get as much enjoyment out of it as you did when you started. I think sometimes there was that grind in World for gems. I think they kind of alleviated that a little bit more with a lot of the crafting that you can do now, and just kind of trying to make the game a lot more fun between hunts and in hunts, because but the base game, the game itself, honestly, it's for Switch, so they want you to play quick and fast.
Quick, quick.
Oh.
I have a hot take right now. I feel like that game, like Monster Hunter Rise, is gameplay is a lot better than World. I don't know if that's the popular opinion or not, but I feel like because it's a lot faster, I feel like it's a lot better Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, it's a lot faster.
It is. And nice movement, and the movement tech is nice.
The movement
is nice.
I cannot go back to regular Monster Hunter without the wire bump.
Well, you don't want to get knocked down without getting that quick ukemi, man. It's so good.
So you're worrying about what the next mechanic is going to be for the
next
game.
I don't know what to feel.
Well,
at the same time, I kind of enjoy the fact that Wirebuzz kind of built off of the just the gimmick that was not all the way through, where you had the grapple hook to certain
clutch claw
features. Yeah, the clutch claw. I was like, they just advanced on. So they could just keep on making it a main stage as a different device. So I'm like,
I
this
hope
is good.
Yeah.
They could. I mean,
Palamute too.
The whole thing in the Palamutes were a nice addition. Like, you could choose not only just for getting around, but you could choose like, hey, I want a support that will attack, that's more offensive based versus more support based towards me. That the cats are great too. I ain't gonna lie, but they added just a lot of those quality of life changes.
Also, this is the first Monster Hunter game that you can have NPC follows you in a quest. And with the newest update, you can do it in every quest now.
They even have voices too.
Cool.
No,
Might be time to pick it up. One thing I do like about the at least the Monster Hunter series, it is the most, I would say, was it moral gotcha?
Moral
A is the first. You know how to pay for
the moral
it.
Gotcha.
Moral gotcha. Oh man, let me tell you something about the melding thing. I've been hunting for an attack point, like attack plus 4 attack for my talisman, and it never comes.
He's on that gotcha.
Never comes.
You're on the gotcha
now. Imagine if this was Genshin.
$4,000
or Diablo Immortal. $4,000
later.
Speaking of Gotcha.
I do want to say one thing.
Okay.
What he was saying about Genshin and stuff. The cool thing about Monster Hunter, if you get into it, all the DLC is free. All the content they add to the game, it's always free.
I mean, Genshin is also technically free. You
buy Sunbreak and you get all the extra breadth of content.
There we go.
Anything specific in Japan is like, y'all get it.
I want to say something. I want to say something about Capcom DLC service right now, because the way they add new like layer weapon now, it's got the community on divide, because some people wants the new layer weapon, but they don't want to pay for it, and some people just pay for everything. It's like I feel like if people keep giving money to Capcom doing this stuff, I feel like it's gonna be a problem in the future with them like releasing DLC with like specific crafting or something something more core in the game. Like I'm not a fan of Capcom doing this type of DLC for Monster Hunter.
I mean, it is one of their cash cows now.
Is it buy only, or is it you could earn, but then you
no, you cannot earn it. You cannot earn it. Yeah, it's buy only.
But I think the thing that the way that they see it is that because it is a non
it's a non-weapon. It's not a
weapon.
Like
it's just a skin. It's just a skin. It's a cosmetic.
Cosmetics.
So I mean, I can kind of see because they do give all the DLC for free. And when I say DLC, it's like event quest, and then sometimes they're good.
I think like people complain about it because like the reward for the new update is not as good as the DLC update. Not like the DLC that you buy. So if you got an armor from the update, right? Yeah, it's not gonna be as good as the DLC that you bought.
Oh,
the DLC layer, the DLC cosmetic.
Okay,
it's like more quality.
Hopefully they won't go full on dark side, because I know
I think they will.
The creator or the owner or the guy who's over it just really loves that franchise.
He's a good guy.
There's a level of respect and less scummery that I there's some integrity that I was like, yo, I didn't know this existed.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
sad dark thing to have to say.
I
But
feel like- I feel like
but,
Monster Hunter-
but he's been doing such a great job with that series, and then the company overall. I think his name is Sujimoto-san. It's like, honestly, I can't. I don't want to say they shouldn't do it, but as long as they can do it in a better way, like you're saying, I think it
like
actually
a delayed release.
Yeah,
Like,
some
here-
sort of way
Yeah.
that works for players. Because like I think here's the thing, like when I started playing Monster Hunter, you wanted to just get certain sets. You know, things just weren't layered. There was no layered armored set,
Fashion.
and it was just like you would dress up, go kill your favorite monster to dress up like them and get some of those skills, right? It was and that was the whole thing. It wasn't about, you could still mix and match sets, right? But you wouldn't get the set bonus for them. But the fact that, yeah, they have a lot more collaborations, a lot more art that they've kind of like worked into it. I don't know if they will do it in the future, but if they're trying it out now, probably they will.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
By the way, like speaking of gacha, real quick, I want to shout out one game. Like me and Ino have been playing for.
Which mobile
At
game?
least
Which girls with guns is it?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Blue
no.
Archive, baby. You've been seeing the ad for this game. I think it's
which
on.
one?
It's also on New
Blue
York. No.
Archive. Let me.
Blue
I'll pull
Archive?
up some footage of it
Okay.
really quick too. Yeah,
don't
Blue
know,
Archive.
I feel like every time I play a gacha game, yeah, the gameplay is not fun. But this game in
Where
particular,
the waifus get.
oh my
okay.
god, this gameplay. Is
Here's
fun as
the
hell.
thing. If anyone has not been playing or has not been like messing around with these recent gachas, we're finally out of the Fate era. We're finally out of the
Yeah.
Fate.
Thank God.
thank
The
God.
Fate.
God.
Was it,
Like-
what RPG element? It's like 3 characters or 4 characters go on a screen. They have special moves like an RPG. They progress through the dungeon of 3
Oh my god, yeah.
three
I
things
hate
in a
that
boss,
system
which
so
was,
much.
and let me say, this was started by Puzzle and Dragons, which then it carried on to like Monster Strike, and that was the whole thing. If you look, living in Japan for 10 years, I'm tired of seeing the same game reskinned, and they're still like this. Now we are in the phase of games using the full screen from a portrait ratio, and they look very good, but they have a little bit more in-depth mechanics, and we can go thank your boys at Genshin for not Genshin but Honkai. You know, same people, but
No, let's not give Genshin credit here.
I said Honkai. I mean, I think we saw
I
a lot of
mean,
Korean games too. A lot of
give
Korean
Honkai.
games as well. Korean
Well, it's
mobile
not-
games
I don't
too.
like
makers.
Genshin, but dude, you gotta credit Genshin.
It's the same. It's the same structure, just disguised a lot better. Now you have a mission map that you look over, and then you have
So
more
what you're
stories.
saying is the genre paradigm has shifted, and that will be the same thing copied for the next 10 years, and you will get tired of it just equally.
yeah. Except for that,
I
the
mean,
art's
we've
gotten
been-
so much better. I mean, and the
We have
music
been
is on
say-
point.
We've been seeing a lot of Genshin ripoff nowadays with Tower of Fantasy. What
Well, I
happened
thought
to
that was their
game?
next game. I was like, wow, they're just doing a parallel project. Wow,
I
they
think
decided
theirs
to do a
is-
little sci-fi
Their
to
next
it.
one
Huh.
is Zone.
All right, wow,
Endless
they're-
Zone, zoom,
Okay, that game actually looks good. I'm not
Endless
gonna lie,
Zone-
that game
it-
looks good.
Was it
That game
Endless
like
Zone
really-
Eden or Endless something?
Zone,
Eden?
It's
zone
ZZZ,
something. Zone
right?
ZZZ,
Oh,
yeah.
Triple Z,
Um,
yeah.
Triple
But
Z.
yeah, I mean, like essentially they're designing these games now to be just straight animes. Like just be done with
Straight
it.
anime, yeah.
They're straight animes. We're looking at the trailer right now, or a music video, preview video. Anyways,
Blue Archive?
yeah, Blue Archive.
Oh, hell
and the
yeah.
figures for these games, bruh. You got girls
There's
front
already
lines. You got,
figures?
bruh, the figures on something else level.
Blue Archive
What?
is getting really big right now.
So wait, so this is Gun Gale essentially that has been made actually to an actual game?
God, girl.
I mean, I'm just saying
It's-
the lines are all
you know,
blurring. So once the mobile games get the VR versions, it's over.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh, no.
but the thing is it really is guns with it was. Yeah, I mean, you could say Concorde
So it's
get it with guns with ships, and then
Hopefully,
Azure
like,
Lane
what's
took it to
the-
the next level, and now
Yeah,
we
what's
have
like-
you
Girls
cannot
Frontline.
explain the concept, dude.
yeah, girls front lines, man. They
Girls from
Girls
Bruh.
Frontline. Now you got
So-
Girls Frontline, but school, and they have Halo.
What, school?
Yo,
Wait,
No
hold
one-
on. How are we having guns in school? Those should not be mixing.
I mean,
No,
No, that is
No,
literally
no,
the
no.
concept of Blue Archive, though.
is it based in
They have-
America? Oh, I'm sorry.
So are
Pretty
these
much.
girls also named after
Unironically.
guns? So girls front
No,
lines,
it's
the
not.
girls
it's
are
not,
named after
it's
girls.
not named
or
after.
guns.
It's not.
Okay,
after
so
they're
girls.
not all
It's-
Seraphim?
It's like girls. I don't know much about the lore, but apparently that's a
There's
theory
lore.
that the girls are already dead,
Lore?
or like this is like what's it called, a purgatory system. I don't know.
Dang.
I
Oh,
didn't
so it's
pay
like that.
attention.
It's like that one anime. Everyone's actually already like it's
Yeah,
angels, and they're fighting to
angel beats.
reincarnate.
You know.
Yeah, angel beats. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know
Alright.
much about the lore of the game because
one of the theories.
I
That's all.
didn't.
That's most of the lore right here. The lore's just
Yeah.
is mid.
I didn't pay. I didn't
Don't
pay
think
attention
too
to
much
the lore.
about it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's pretty
You
much.
don't think too-
I don't know. The gameplay's addicting, and you know, like I've been playing it for a year now.
Concept. Come on, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
true.
mismatch and stuff like that.
Listen, that's why I can't be playing the gotchas. Trix knows I'm a lore head. Like I need some.
No, but I mean they have solid stories usually. If
They
you
have
really
solid lore.
if you
I
really want to
heard-
just
I heard
stay
that they have,
in it, if
but I
you want
didn't
to
pay
stay in
attention.
it, they all have most of them are fully voiced. Fully voiced.
Voice it.
You'll have a lot of different collaborations with large Japanese or just artists. Period. Like a lot of producers
Like,
make a lot of great
artists,
music for these
voice
games.
actors.
Voice actors.
Yeah.
Like I said, their whole goal with these games now, as opposed to maybe before, is that they want them to be A, the game, B, the anime, C, the OST or whatever.
Money.
If they have that, it's just it's a
Let me tell
multimedia
you
thing
something.
all in
Blue
one.
Archive OST is one of the best in the world right now.
Slaps.
Like let me tell you something. It's
Look,
so good. It's
Look,
so good.
I want to say that is the case, but then I also listened to this other one that just came out, and I can't even find the game. I have to look at it, but
Nikkei.
yeah,
Nikkei?
Nikkei, yeah,
The
Nikkei.
butt
That
game,
shit,
right?
that
The
stuff
butt game.
slapped too, bro.
Nikkei has a slap in OST.
Hey,
Nikkei-
that's
Does
another
the
that's
art
another one
kinda
slapping that is not
sus.
the OST. That is another one slapping that is not the OST. You know,
Huh?
that's another
What
one.
slap?
Calm
Which one
down,
is that?
That's
What
another
is
one.
slapping?
What are you
Oh,
Calm
yeah.
down, thirsty Lord.
What?
I mean, just pull up the gameplay real quick. Hey, you
I
know,
mean,
let me pull up the
I mean,
gameplay
the
for
assets
Blue
are
Archive.
kind of
the
sus,
assets,
man.
yeah.
Let
The
me
assets
let me
just
see if I
I'm
can
like,
find
that's
some.
the
Here we
assets
go.
are excessive.
I
That's the best way to say it.
I have never seen ass jiggling that much before in my life.
Are
before I
we
played it.
talking? Are we talking
Yeah,
about
straight up.
Nikkei?
Okay.
We're talking about Nikkei because
Yeah,
Nikkei.
Nikkei.
I downloaded it and I was like,
That's,
they're not
you
even
downloaded it.
moving.
Oh.
But no, because the
This is not-
gameplay is actually pretty interesting. This isn't Nikkei. This is
It is.
for Blue Archive. So you can see now it's completely like you're doing more on the screen.
Yeah, but you know, I feel like the gameplay for Blue Archive is a lot better than
Oh, yeah.
Blue Archive is
you cannot,
very
Like,
you
intuitive.
cannot
like,
compare
team
it.
building, like actual like
Yeah.
team building, like you actually need to like mismatch and stuff.
Now this
Yeah.
all still going auto, but it looks like a full-on tactical.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
squad
It is.
out.
It is.
It
It is.
could
It is.
be
Yeah.
like full on tactical, like if you like play like until like the end game, like me, like
Mhm.
for like yeah, like I played the game a lot, but like for like the end game, you actually could play this for like 2 hours a day if you like playing like the there's a thing like called like the like raids and stuff, like weekly raids where like
So
you play
basic-
like 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 fighting big like bosses and stuff like that, like big monsters and stuff like that. It's pretty fun.
Yo, these girls going in like this is the division. The
Yeah.
division auto runner. The
Division
division
auto
auto runner is like, let's go. I'm kind of with it.
Well,
It is an
well,
addicting game. It is a lot addicting. I've been playing that shit for
The
a
best
whole
thing I
year
think,
now.
like personally, the best thing about this gacha game is like if you don't feel like playing it, you could
You
just
don't have
literally
to.
just log in. Yeah, you don't you don't
get your
have to.
just
but,
get
like,
your stuff and
If if you're like the generate gacha player, you
Most
you
are.
already know the feeling of like fear of missing out, right? You
Mhm.
don't want to
FOMO,
like
yeah,
miss out
FOMO.
all those like dailies and
Waifus.
stuff like that. In Blue Archive, there's a thing called like sweeping option. So like you could literally just log into the game and like pick one mission and just like pretty much spend all of your like stamina in like one click.
Yeah.
And like you're pretty much done. Like not even 5 minutes.
Log
In,
in,
like-
grab the material, and log out. That's
Uh,
it.
In like
Basically.
other gacha games, like I play like so a lot of like a good amount of gacha games, but like dude, a lot of gacha games like you cannot keep up like usually. Like games like Genshin Impact, like you actually need to play
Yeah.
at least like
It's a
20
chore. It's a
minutes.
chore.
It becomes a
It's
job. It
very-
becomes a
it
second
becomes
job.
literally a job because like I've been there. Like actually I used to play like Genshin a lot.
as a job. Oh,
back in the
as
day.
a-
Nah.
as a
I wish.
job.
It's called being a
I wish,
streamer.
I wish.
As a job.
Streamer. That's
Ah,
Genshin streamer.
Nike ass. I mean,
tone.
I'm gonna put up Nikkei really quick. The Goddess of Victory. All these games are available, but you can see how this one is. You're actually aiming on the screen for this one and switching the player, the characters.
I got it.
And you're activating their skills. Like this one is actually, and you can play it one-handed. You can play it with one hand.
Oh, and what did you do with the other
Why?
hand?
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Wait,
But this one.
I do like the concept, honestly.
Wait, isn't this I believe this is Nikkei. This is what I played. Not this is
Nikkei.
Why is that girl's butt shaking?
Why isn't it? It's called Goddess of Victory for a reason.
No, it is shaking. It is shaking.
Boom.
Like,
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hair,
But the thing that's
the
kind of
hair is
unique
actually that
about
faithful hair covering.
the thing with this game though is that they do try to make sure that it is in this aspect ratio, like I said. So you're basically just playing it full screen on your phone. It's very nice.
if you play it on emulator, there's one emulator that make the game aspect a lot better, like a lot spread out, like 190 1080, like actually. I played on that.
Sliced up everything.
LD player, yeah.
But yeah, like this game, like so you can see like the quality of these games now is.
Miku?
No. I mean, there's
I mean,
any girl.
when
This
you
is
see
gonna sound horrible. Any girl with
blue
blue
hair
hair,
anime with
pink
pigtails,
tails is gonna be Miku. All right, we got Miku here.
Tell him.
Actually, Hatsune Miku is in Blue Archive. They have a collab. They have a collab with Blue Archive.
Search up
Hatsune Miku Blue
Oh
Archive.
man, we
They
didn't get on
actually
the
have
DJ
I
path.
have her. I have her. She's bad though.
Wait,
She's ass.
but
I
here's the
hate
thing.
her.
Here's the thing.
She's a bad unit.
I did not expect to slide into Gacha land.
So all I'm gonna say is that all these Gacha games, whether it's rhythm or whatever, they all have some really good collaborations that are gonna make you go, oh my word, I can play this person. Oh snap! Whether you need it or not, I don't know.
To take my money.
But it's just, hey, why not? See, look at her. She's got a big medical bomb thing. Pill.
Oh Lord.
Let me tell you something right now. She is one of the worst characters in Blue Archive. I regret.
Why would you care? Why would you care? It's Hatsune Miku. That's my girl.
It's
Hatsune Miku. Look how cute she is.
Look at her dancing. Look at her dancing in the battle.
Why would you care about that? She's Miku. That's all you need to care about. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters but Miku when it comes to this game.
I'm still amazed that there's evolving school and shooting. Is the shooting happening at the school? Because that's
no.
really
Hey, wait, that's allowed. That's allowed. Sometimes
they also have tanks as regular transportation.
Yeah.
Did we just think guns?
It's a military school then, right? Or because it's going to be the darkest age when there's going to be a gotcha or whatever that involves like preventing school shootings or something. I'm just saying, man. It seems like the threats are getting a little too close.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. Moving on from the Gotcha. What else you got, man? I love how we went from like we get that brief intro from Soul. Soul kept it short, kept it like compact. Inu gave us the tech lowdown, and then Ed just took us on a whole new path.
Start vomiting Gotcha everywhere. Gotcha, ass, assets, splurge, whale.
You know, what should we talk about again? Like, what do you guys have? Like, what is your number one most looked up game?
Number one looked up game?
No, what's it called? What do you want to play next year? What do you want to play next year?
Hold up. Let me get my game of the year in. I don't think you got your game of the year in. What was your game of the year?
Only two other people, so you already excluded yourself. I thought we were just moving on.
He said, hey, you want to add something else? I'm like, okay, we're moving on apparently.
I guess he's the host now. Okay.
You don't have a game of the year.
Yeah, the host doesn't get to say
I thought we were the star. I don't know.
Oh, man. Right, okay, fine.
What's your best?
Fine. You know, I had a lot of games that I played this year. Thanks for everyone on this stream for watching me play most of those games, or playing with me. One of the two.
That's suffering through the rings.
through the Elden rings. I think we all came together.
Together.
We got a lot of memes out of that game. Honestly, it was fun though, because I played Elden Ring, I played Stray, a game that I wasn't really excited about, but ended up liking. Plague Tale Requiem, I was ready for that game a whole 2 years. I was ready
Elden
for
Ring Zero.
and Ed saw me play the first game. Ed knows the struggles. Wasn't quite as deep as that, getting stuck.
This man was struggling that much.
Well, we got to see some descent into darkness in Plague Tale 2.
Bro, I didn't play God of War.
Shiha hate.
I didn't play God of War, but I played the Girl of War, and she was, Amicia was fire.
Amissa and Hugo Uchiha, that her story has been told now.
So, I played a lot of games. Like I said, I think I finished around 28 this year, 30, honestly. Alien Isolation, that was friggin' hype, and that didn't come out this year, of course, but my game of the year, I guess I have to give it to. I really want to give it to Plague Tale. I really do, but I think for the same reasons.
Not? Oh, it's not. I'm surprised.
No, I feel bad. I'm sorry, kids. I lied to you.
We talked about it. There's one thing that was missing in that game that would have took it to the top, and it didn't have it. But the game was still great.
A sequel? A sequel?
No, remember how we said it? No, the thing if Plague Tale Requiem actually had it, where your actions, whether you stealthed or just went full murder hobo,
had just kind of like
the main factor on Hugo's mind state and how like the ending and such could have turned out.
That would have been fire. Yeah,
that would have took it. That would have took it to peak. I would have said, yeah, that game, hands down.
Elden Ring was that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But for me, it's honestly Elden Ring, just because I hadn't played that was the second From game. No, well, technically it's the third game I've played, but the second one I completed. After completing Bloodborne, I was like, okay, you know what? When Elden Ring comes out, and I think we all went kind of lukewarm on Elden Ring at one point, and then the closer it got to release, I was like this kind of on this second decision. I was like, oh, yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get it right now. And it was worth it. Just being able to have the conversations with you all and everyone on stream and off stream and looking at other streams and just being a part of it was just something magical, and I'd never done that with the FromSoft game. I'm playing Sekiro right now, and of course, it's been out for almost 3 years. That's a completely different experience.
I feel like the first month of Elden Ring made it so special because no one know anything about the game.
Yeah.
And when you look at Twitter, you just see Elden Ring.
Except for Life somehow. I don't know how they said that.
I don't
know what that was a weird. No one ever. Did anyone do any journalism? Did anyone do any journalism on how they cracked in and got all that information?
I don't know. They just data mined the mess out of it. Like it's always there.
It's
always there. I don't know how it's there.
I expect it to be like a legal article like, yo, Factual Life has been targeted by FromSoft for like breaching their database. Because I'm like, all this information, like, where the hell are they finding this?
Yeah,
I was grateful for though.
They won. That's good.
They have it, but I think if you're looking for a good place to start in the Souls series, that's probably. And I haven't played any of the Dark Souls. I haven't those Demon Souls. Played a little bit of that one, but I guess I would say, like, if you want the most up to date
bang for your buck, modern, it's
kind of like the best of their outdated ways.
Anthology. It's the best anthology.
Yeah.
It's the best of their outdated ways.
If you play Elden Ring first, and then you come back and go through the old stuff, you can go, oh.
You're gonna
and not the bad old, just like, oh, I see where it came from.
You'll see all the assets where it came from.
All the old heads were like, oh, this is this. I'm like, well, thank God I started off with this first, because I don't have to get that feeling of, oh, they just reused it. I get to go backwards.
I feel like if you play one, like the only one who plays differently is probably Bloodborne, because it's more
Bloodborne is offensive. Well, Sekiro is completely different too, just because of the parry. Like those two are completely different, but like. Even Bloodborne,
I feel like Sekiro is like on a whole another realm. Like,
it's a whole other realm. Yeah, it's just an action game.
Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne and Elden Ring. That's what those 5. And like, I feel like Sekiro is like the spin-off. I don't know.
Sekiro is the Tenchu game that was got licensed to FromSoft.
Yeah.
Tenchu stealth.
FromSoft. I mean, that is the case. But I mean, like they do keep a lot of the same controls. A lot of these things kind of still carry over, but the main difference is, you cannot depend on
Make a
just.
character. You cannot make a character.
You cannot make your
And
character. There's
you
not a
cannot
lot of
make
builds.
Auto build. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one playstyle.
It's probably the best story, not story. Well, the best told story. It's the most clear story that they've done. It's
narrative.
the best narrative.
Linear, I guess.
Yeah, it's
The most
also
tight, the most tight.
it's the tightest one.
From style is the way I wish Destiny handled things. Everything on every item instead of let's go do an Easter egg hunt for specific things. Take notes, Bungie. Just take notes.
Bungie, you know we've
Take
been
note.
there. We know you need.
We
our
love
help.
you. We love you, but
we want to see you succeed. Anyways,
much.
that's my game of the year. Like I said, I played a lot of games this year, a lot of good memories, but that one has the most that I can think of. And then of course Plague Tale Requiem coming in like a really close second. You know,
That was a choice to watch. I was like, man, that story.
Man, they threw down. They threw down those kids, my kids. Much love.
They held.
Anyways,
Did they die? What happened to them?
That's spoilers, bro. You have to play it for yourself, all right? Oh, damn.
I'm gonna play it myself to find out the answer. Yeah?
I mean, you'll watch the Let's Play, but let's just know that the title of the game has meaning. Just saying.
has many. The first game's Innocence. The second one is that.
Requiem.
I will say
It's
the
all-
most fun game I played this year, and this came out of nowhere. I don't understand. Was Sonic Frontiers.
Roy, boy, I sat back as the narrator from Gal Gar. Finally, after all these years, the one has come to redeem the franchise.
Yeah, but it loses.
I mean, it's not perfect.
It's definitely not perfect. I don't like any of the boss battles. I love how
Did you say Genshin out of nowhere? So what you want? Listen, if you want husbandos and waifus, but furry, I mean, sure we can make that happen one day. And Sonic might do that. Good luck. I'm sure it's gonna make money. It will print money because the furry fan base will be like, yo, let's go.
Yo, make
But,
Sonic a Gatcha game.
Sonic Gotcha.
Sonic
I think
Gotcha
they exist
game,
already.
it's gonna be the worst thing in the internet.
But moving back, but Frontiers finally did it.
It
They
did.
finally
It
put a
was.
good one on the map.
I always.
Good Sonic game.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
it's a
actually
good Sonic
working to
game.
probably they're working to tweak and improve from there, and that's good. I mean,
Wait,
as
a good 3D Sonic game. Never mind.
A good 3D Sonic
a
game.
good 3D.
Yeah.
And like
Good
people
3D
has
Sonic
like a real like doesn't have like good expectations at first, right? Like
I
from,
did.
watching
I was the only
game
one who
and stuff.
believed in these people.
I did
still
not
say
believe in them. I was like,
I do not believe in Team Sonic.
I mean,
there's no way.
but they
Like,
shot
when I
themselves in
saw
the
the
foot. Like,
first
here's
game,
our
oh
first
my-
build. I'm like, y'all still
Oh
don't know
my,
what the fuck y'all
it's
doing.
done.
And they're like,
It's done.
they didn't preface it. They didn't say, "Oh, this is early." I'm like, hey, here's our first look. This is it. This is it. Yeah.
This is-
I'm like,
and
They
it's
just dropped the
IGN.
gameplay and
I'm like,
IGN
this.
gameplay.
Oh my
Sonic
god, it's
team.
done.
How
It's done
many times do we
it's done
have to
for.
go through this, old man? And they're like, okay, here's the next few. Oh, so the first one was an early alpha. Yeah, it was an early alpha. Why the f say that? You dumb.
They should have done that. Yeah.
It's like, we don't trust your sorry ass. It's like, we don't? No. Oh, well, here's more stuff. I'm like, okay, this pop-in's still a little wonky, but yeah, right there. Damn, as soon as I said it's pop-in. But yeah.
Hey,
That game had no switch.
Do you want to shoot?
And
Do
then
you want to
Big-
fish with me?
Big the base god who's revealing his powers more and more in every single game. He's like, yo, I got the full stock. What did you do to get all this? You want to fish? Oh, okay. I better not ask any more questions. Let's fish, Big.
I mean, here's the thing. It's not any different than what they showed. It is exactly what they showed, and I knew when I looked at it, like, okay, like I can see they're getting the speed in there. I can see they're doing these things where you're just able to move in the world and it's smooth, right? Like, I don't know, it was something about the way that I always thought Sonic should be, which is always moving. I never wanted Sonic. That's why I don't like a lot of some of the 3D Sonics or whatever. It's just unlike Mario. Mario's different. Mario, you can platform. You can properly platform.
I feel like every 3D Sonic game is too janky. Like I don't know.
They are janky.
Like it feels odd to control.
They do.
But based on this one,
This
feels
one,
pretty darn
this one
right.
felt good. And as fast as I was going, I never felt like I didn't have control. I didn't like the climbing mechanics in the game. Like I said, I don't like when Sonic slows himself down. It's against the actual nature of him. But if you don't slow down, Yeah, but if you don't slow down, how do you actually add different gameplay elements to it?
Yeah.
And that's where I feel like they always kind of got lost with Sonic and trying to diversify and keep his styles up. But with this, you're going open world or open zone, whatever you want to call it, and you get to do it's just run fast and have fun. I literally laughed and enjoyed the weird wackiness of it and just how smooth it was. I will say, I hope that they do. If they give us a good story, I will be even more in love with this game. If they give us a good story, if they give us good boss fight mechanics.
I thought you finished the game, bro. You said if they give. I'm like, you have like, are we in a paradox state? Is this Pokemon and we in Scarlet Violet? Are you a paradox, Adrian? Are you the prequel? Because you played and beat this game, right, brother? Like, what is that?
I said if they give. Okay, for the next one, if they give it to us. There we go.
You were confused. Like, if
they gave me the hell out of it, like what happened?
It's like, that's why I thought the story was solid. You like, if this game has a good story, like this game's out. This game
it's on sale right now, by the way. It's like 30% off. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. If you want to get it for off. Definitely get it because
the modders are about to do some love because they already got Shadow in the game.
They're going to have DLC coming out for this game that's going to be free all the way up until there's 3 DLC packs or kind of like seasons with new story, new characters, new missions like side missions and everything. If
even
this
Mario
game
didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if this
Mario,
game did that Elden Ring,
remember Mario has a fully complete game on release.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
Let's not even do that.
Would you say this is the Super Mario Odyssey of Sonic game?
No,
I'll have to play that next year. I'll be playing that next year. But I will say that this is it's an incomplete. It's a sandbox. What you saw in the trailer is actually what you are playing. It is a sandbox. There's not much else. There's no real challenge. Even I was playing on hard. Like there's no real challenge. Period. If you can't even make challenge for yourself. But I think if they did more interesting enemies, more interesting ways to kind of tackle those enemies, even a little bit, some kind of races that they did in some of the zones,
mirror
which
matches?
was really nice. Yeah, mirror matches, just things that challenge you because there was that. It's World
like
1, 2.
Ghost Race. Yeah.
World 1, 2 is stupid. It's the best of the zone levels because it's you can't you have to find the right way to actually make the time. It's like 55 seconds to complete. Yeah, it's very tight. You have to go precise motions and or cheat certain sections, and it feels good being able to challenge yourself like that as an option, right? And I think that's what Elden Ring does perfectly. You can do things, you can challenge yourself, or you don't have to. The bosses will challenge you, but out in the world, if you see somebody, you can choose to attack them or not. You don't have to. It's up to you. But in this game, there's just not enough there, and I think that's where it fails. But it's fun. It's fun. This is World 1, 2 right here. This is
it's kind of funny / ironic where Sonic has all these wild combos, DMC combos setups. And you're like, yo, we're gonna be going in and like doing some wild combat where there's some threat. No, you clean up enemies from point 5 and you move on. And
you
like,
don't even need to touch
I have
them.
all these tools in the toolbox and I can't pull off the wild stuff and like not really when they die in 5 seconds. So hopefully they have a challenge mode.
Hopefully, this is World 1, 2 right here. This is the one you have to do 55 seconds. It was on screen for a little bit. Everything. It's everything.
So maybe they'll expand on this by having like master courses where the stage can convert, or there'll be like a B-side where it is that tightness. Because I understand why they probably did all this to let the casual in to be, because this is their flagship of the next generation. They didn't want to be like everything's too tight. I can't get my freaking keys and I hate this and chunk it.
I mean, there's a whole element of, we can argue now that this might be some child's first Sonic game. Sonic, the movies have become a hit. The Netflix series is good.
Yeah.
I think Sonic is at a really good point in its life that I don't think
Sonic
even we
back,
had.
baby.
Sonic is
second
back.
renaissance, or is it third renaissance?
It's a second or third renaissance.
Three is a good number for Sonic. Let's be honest.
Sonic 3 was good. And I think they stopped it right here with Knuckles.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, that was the game I had the most fun with this year.
Yeah.
So those are my three.
I had fun with Yuji Naka going to jail.
Two times.
times.
Twice.
No,
Twice.
times, 3 times, 2, 3.
Twice.
I didn't know it was twice. I thought he just went in for,
No,
for
he
the,
went
for
twice.
the
He went
insider
He just got
trading.
arrested last week.
He
I was like,
got he
what
got
I thought he was still in jail. How did he get out then back in?
he got
he got
out.
arrested
Oh.
again last week. I was surprised.
For what?
Too. Like, what the hell? It's the
I thought
same
he was
thing.
in.
The same thing.
For the same thing.
No,
Yuji
no,
Naka's
same
Joker
thing.
grind is going
Same thing.
hard.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
this guy is getting crazy.
Same
He's
thing.
been crazy.
Different game.
It's just coming out.
Same thing.
Oh my
Different
god!
game.
So it's another one from Square Enix.
It's
right?
another
He's
Square
peacing out?
Enix game. Yes.
Man,
That's crazy.
oh my god, Yuji! I know they broke you, but apparently he was doing asshole things when he was doing the merry-go-round for Sonic 3.
Yeah.
So the villain was always there, but then all the things happened, all his failures just kept on surmounting upon his dark failure of existence. It just manifested.
Yeah,
his
Joker out right now.
his hollow mode just came out. He just full on manifested. Now he's just a villain. But at least he told us about the MJ stuff and confirmed it. I mean, that's his last good deed as a human being before he just hollowified. Rest in peace, Yuji Naka. You are the second coming of Ye. You're the Japanese Ye now.
Well, there we go.
Sonic Yuji Naka is dead. Balance Wonderland.
No, Yuji Yujiro now. It's Yuji Naka died. Yujiro replaced him.
Oh
It's
man,
like,
don't talk about not
Yuji.
Yu-Gi-Oh, not Yu-Gi-Oh, man. My girl, she wishes she could mourn, but she didn't really care as much. Felt bad. That was your boy.
Oh hell yeah, that's Yamato.
Oh yeah, we got everybody thirsty.
So now we're sliding to figurine segment. All right, y'all calm down. All I got is my basic four in the back.
This is basic. This is just a noodle stopper. I just set it on my monitor.
I mean,
it's used to put on your.
Kizuna.
Okay, guys, this game of the year, not figures of the year.
Man, you know, I'm the only person here. I'm the only person here that'll rock Zombie Luffy. I don't care, man.
What do you mean? Zombie Luffy was lit.
The only one here.
He's only had one time, and hockey just trumps it now.
I know, but I can't actually do this anymore. Oh my goodness! There you go.
But Zombie Luffy,
it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail.
It's gonna fall, isn't it?
Wait, why does that whole tablet have failure on it?
Yo, Luffy and the Mickey Mouse cut right there.
I'm not saying, I'm gonna lie. Luffy getting trained by Kakashi be lit, but what is Sakura doing there?
Oh, because I have a whole chess set of them. Naruto's on the other is on Black Rock Miku.
I'm just okay.
Yeah. Are we
DON.
going? Is this the One Piece segment now?
No, because Trix still has to go. Trix still working through the backlog. I'm finishing the backlog. It's a wild circle, man.
That is true. That is true. It is true. It is. It's very true. It's very true that everyone who I recommended One Piece to has now surpassed me in One Piece.
What do you mean? I surpassed you?
Let me say.
No, I said everyone who I recommended One Piece to has now surpassed me in watching One Piece.
Trix, you know that, right? You know that, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
Trix, almost caught up to me.
See, look, here's my theory. The more episodes of One Piece you have to watch, the better it gets.
Yeah,
I haven't watched one.
I mean, I've been hearing some little small spoilers.
You know what? You gotta watch it, man.
Go in it.
You gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it.
I've been telling him for 15 years now. I've been friends with him for 15 years.
I'm telling you, I be telling everybody. Okay, so here's the thing.
It took me 3 years for him to get me into it. So I mean, he was right.
But before we go on and potentially talk about One Piece,
wow.
What do we want to sum this up? We're almost at the hour and a half mark.
At the end of the year?
So
this was a good year.
Yeah.
It was bloated here and there by Square Enix, but did drop a lot of good stuff. Hopefully they fix out their production schedule. That's honestly what I hope for.
Forspoken next year, starting out in January. We've got
saw that demo. Oof.
No, but here's the thing. I think we found a pattern with Square Enix. We found a pattern with Square Enix PR. They have a weird way at how they represent their games. I don't think any of their games they've shown well at all. Maybe 16. Some people are great on 16. I liked it early on. I don't think they have a main character, but maybe
the new IP marketing is rough. If it's Final Fantasy, if it's some of the classics that they're gonna get some money from instantly, yeah, sure, they'll throw out the stuff as they go. They do it smart. They don't go Cyberpunk.
We had
games
full
Cyberpunk.
We had games this year, like you said. I didn't even know that came out. Chocobo GP got no press before it came out, and then right after that,
it was a game.
It was a game, yeah. Some of these games came out with no press. Some of them showed kind of okay. In the case of Forspoken, this team is actually literally saying, guys, that demo was actually crafted specifically for the experience of showing you a little bit of the world and getting you used to combat. It's not indicative of the full game. I'm like, why are y'all crafting specific segments to show us that aren't going to feel indicative? They said the side quests you do there are actually placed in the demo for that reason. They're not actually even in the fetch quests aren't like that in the game. They're not even in the game potentially.
Why would you
even there?
Like why?
But then
I was hype on the game. I saw people playing it. I didn't like it as much.
Indicative of the game. Why is it so just Final Fantasy 15?
I mean, it is the Final Fantasy 15 team.
That's the thing.
You know,
they don't. And so as was it watching one streamer, Max was going, is like they don't know what combat's supposed to feel like. I'm like, and it shows like, yo, there's no hit stun, and then he compared it to Dragon's Dogma, where there's hit stop.
Yeah,
there's
Capcom always does.
Where there's a lot of. Well, I mean, they're Capcom. They have the experience, and they have the experience. Where they want to put
and now that team is going to be on 16. I mean, that's basically what's happened. Is 16 is Capcom developed, ex-Capcom developed combat. Yeah.
I wish they had slid some of them over there just to give them some pointers. I mean,
I'm not feeling the story, but in the same case of Final Fantasy 12, I think a lot of people, if you ask them about the main characters, you'll get some cool standout, but you won't get people saying, "Oh man, Van was my boy."
No one agrees that Van was.
Everyone
moved Van out the party, and then
everyone moved him out the party. So I think we're going to get a similar situation with this because old homeboy and his brother.
But it's only one dude, right?
Generic.
I thought it was only one character.
Well, he's got some sort of party. He has some sort of party that might come in.
The usual stuff, yeah, dude.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just DMC, DMC Final Fantasy essentially. You play one dude, and maybe unlock the brother. Maybe unlock the brother as an alternative character. That's the Virgil character, and then he's gonna be way more lit. That's what they're gonna do. You're gonna play through this game with a white dude, and then afterwards you play the cool brother, and you're like, yo, he's the mainstay. And then they're never. Okay, I'll stop.
No one on this panel is represented in that game.
Yes.
That question. You already know. That man, Yoshi P already addressed that in the interview.
Y'all ain't supposed to be in this one. He said y'all ain't supposed to be in here. I'm like, I was like, okay, that's okay. Maybe next game, it'll be all us. It'll be in the Raikage village, and we'll be all just us, with who knows? Maybe next game you'll say, you know what? I gave everyone this
a lot of white
area.
And some sprinkle of Asian, probably.
No, everyone's gonna be white Asian. Everyone white is Asian. You know how it works in anime.
Yeah. But anyways, we've got that, and then we also got Final Fantasy 7. They can't screw that up.
Well, yeah.
Is it coming next year?
Well, they say it's coming at the end of next year. Root thinks it's coming it's supposed to be winter. Quarter,
they say they can't
winter quarter.
But the first soldier died in the year, so I'm just saying.
I think they love doing a couple experimentation games every once in a while.
They love shooting their own properties. Is what I'm saying. Like I'm just still salty on Valkyrie Elysium, which was just a throwaway small money investment. But why are you gonna do one of your main like legendary franchises? It is like drag them out in the backyard and go, hey, y'all like this?
It is.
And just put the gun to the back of the head and just shoot it. Like, hey.
It is interesting how they choose which ones to remake and which ones to just do a kind of completely different.
Violate. Some they remake, some they violate. Yo, you could have literally just brought the original Valkyrie profile, re-upped it.
Tactics Ogre, that's what they did.
Well, yeah. You could
Reborn, they just re-upped it.
Hell, they could have Valkyrie profile on Valkyrie 2 and just re-upped it and just printed money, and they said no, let's violate it.
They're still holding on to the other grail of tactics, the actual tactics.
What do you mean? They did triangle tactics, and you saw triangle tactics? You saw how that came and gone so fast? Everyone was like, yo, the second coming, yo, Octopath Tactics, okay, yo, you about to do it? And everyone's like, it came and gone. I was like, oh, that's a bad news. I didn't hear anything about this game.
Nope.
This must have been.
That's because the next week or I think the next week or the week after that was Jack Garland came in and started talking.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, Jack Garland came in and he's great. He is the best Isekai pro tag ever who just gives no flying. He is the base god. I love his character. He brings a new. I want him in Final Fantasy 14 as some kind of segment. I just want him to say fuck everything.
Some girl in that game was monologuing and said, bullshit, shut the fuck up.
Bullshit, leave. I cannot, and put in AirPods. And put on AirPods, put on new metal, put on some Linkin Park or whatever, and leave.
This time I'm going to stand up and shout, I'll do this my way.
Whenever.
My way.
Whenever Final Fantasy 14 does that collab, it has a dungeon instance of that man. It is going to be
Yo, Final
best.
Fantasy 14, Jack Garland. That's
I'm
crazy.
just saying.
I'm gonna play
It
Final
was
Fantasy
so
14
good.
when it's happening.
Just to
was
play
playing it
that,
just for that.
exactly. Just
So-
to see him not care about you. You have to follow him. Like, what the hell is this
my
dude?
way or the highway.
I mean, we've got a lot of fun things to look forward to next year. That's Square Enix games aside, you've also got Street Fighter 6 coming out. You've got Diablo 4.
Boys.
If you're into
One
that,
Piece,
you've
the
got One Piece Odyssey,
One Piece
which does look great. That's gonna be
the
right.
best game. That's gonna be the game of the year. I'm gonna tell you that.
I think it might be one of the better One Piece games they've ever released.
Yeah.
I think they just got really
I
good with the
just
formula
want
with
a
it.
good One Piece one. I just want a good One Piece game finally. Battle Warrior 4 was fun, but it's not good. I want a really good one.
You want that
With
good.
the
I think
story.
this one might do it. I don't know about if the story will be amazing, but
I have hope in this.
the way that the characters were interacting with each other was just, I was laughing while I was playing the demo. So
we got our girl Pivi on the first layer.
you serious? Girl,
Yeah.
Vivi gonna be there?
You didn't see the trailer?
Oh,
I didn't see that
Lord.
trailer.
Oh,
I got
Vivi's
that
there.
Vivi wedding figure over there.
Everyone
That's my
knows.
girl.
Just
Vivi is still
It's
to this day.
waifu. The
So like the
waifu.
premise of the game, like the Straw Hat crew are exploring their memories. So they're going to Alabasta, Water
Wait,
7.
wait, One Piece Chain of Memories? Oh, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
One Piece Chain of
Let's
Memories.
get
One
I'm still
Piece.
waiting for the indie dev that takes those mechanics and just strips them and just uses them for themselves, like that whole card system, Chain of Memories. That's just the easy money print for a game concept.
I'm
that they
surprised
can't
none of
use.
the card battlers have really used it.
I mean, because moving around in multiple, well, if you do it 3D or moving around back and forth while simultaneously using the cards, some have done it. I mean, Neon White technically kind of pulls in the action card user game, but there's some synchronization you got to work with and make sure it works. Then you got to develop the whole deck system, yada yada yada. So
Mhm.
it's work. I hope on Square Enix's end, they do keep on the, of course, with the fixed modified, proper schedule. Some more nice re-releases or 2.5Ds of some of their older works. Like they still got Treasure of the Rudras. I'd love to see that be
They
revived.
need to remake those Dragon Quest game.
What you mean? The
I feel
original
like
ones?
Yeah. Didn't they?
I mean,
Classic ones.
I thought they already
doing
did.
it?
Some of
Oh
them.
yeah, I forgot. They are doing it.
Like a lot of their Dragon Quests have been.
Does
I think
like,
they've
redone.
done
No.
most of them, right?
Yeah,
No.
they
I
did.
mean the 2.5D, like the
Oh,
style.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 I mean,
They have Dragon Quest 3, I think.
yeah, that's true.
We
I
have
mean,
that
I can see
potentially
that.
next year. Or it should be the year after next. Dragon Quest.
Or
is
they,
it
or they do it. Or
12?
they may just do it kind of like the pixel remasters to get the cash grab in. Honestly.
Oh no, we have, like I said, we have a whole extra year before we get the next Dragon
Enix knows
Quest.
how to get-
So
Square Enix knows how to milk. That's all I know. They know how to milk.
they've got their
I
stuff.
was not surprised. I was surprised with the pixel remasters, but I'm grateful because at least Final Fantasy 1 was done in the original style, not the remake style,
Oh yeah.
with the actual spell slots and everything from D&D. I was like, oh yo, okay. But yeah, I just hope they do some more remasters, bring more stuff to the light because their catalog is good, which means possible sequels of stuff that would be great.
We never know.
Yeah.
There's it's still the trend to remake stuff. We got RE4 and there's a lot of games coming out next year, more than this year, and I'm excited for a lot of them. I don't think I'll play a lot of them. I'm not going to play RE4. I'm going to enjoy watching someone else play RE4, but
Or stream of a Let's Play.
Oh, but
I like that.
how about Silent Hill 2? That game looked ass.
you know what? I never played the original one, so I might be more inclined to play the remake to experience it. But I've heard that game it's really good. So maybe the remake, depending on how they do it. We haven't had a Konami game in. That's
Ever.
That's
the only time we see Konami is apparently in what was
Dead
that
Cells
game?
collabs.
Well,
That's
that
true.
and
That
the
is
rhythm
true.
games. Yeah, they
Rhythm
have
games.
championships.
Oh yeah, and
they have
the rhythm games. There we go.
they have whole championships with Demon Waifu. So we all know they're still using all that to prep for Castlevania's return, right?
Konami.
Surely.
I want that Castlevania 1999 Konami. Bring me that shit. That sounds like the
Surely.
most lit fight ever. That
Surely.
final fight with Dracula where you seal him in the eclipse, that just sounds like that's prime game material, man. Give me that. F
And
this
then
Lord of Shadow stuff y'all did.
The next game is actually an arcade game.
Or wait, we haven't. I don't think we've even heard about Bloodstained 2 yet. I know we know it's coming, but we don't think we have a release date
all the
for
time
it.
he wants.
we haven't
It's
heard
not,
about anything.
We just
he
know
can
it's
take his
coming.
time
Good job,
since
Iga.
he's one
Take
of
your time, bro.
Yeah, he's one of the few guys who actually can make a product.
It's like,
maybe
speaking
not
of
one.
Konami, the people who left. Death Stranding 2 next year.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
we were
Wait,
Was
not
it-
excited
next.
about
Is it next year or is it
No.
year after next?
There's no date.
There's no
yet,
date?
right?
No
Okay.
date.
Okay.
Yeah.
It will
Oh.
be.
The new the new Yakuza games for next year. There's
Ishin
two
is
of them.
coming out
Yeah,
already
Ishin,
January, yeah.
Yeah. Not Ishin, is it? Yeah, Ishin. And
Ishin
then
and
the man called Kiri or something.
Joryu.
Joryu, the man called Joryu.
Oh man, there's so
man.
much.
And
I'm
then Yakuza
debating whether
8
I
the
want to
other-
stream
after that.
Yakuza or not. I feel like we would.
you
it's
shouldn't.
just-
You shouldn't. You need
Root-
to enjoy the game.
Root did
Enjoy
stream
the
it,
game.
and I remember around close to the end, that man was ready to stop. He was ready to stop.
It is.
If you want to enjoy Yakuza fully, do not stream that game.
I almost feel like the better one to stream would be like Judgment.
Judgment, yeah, yeah.
Would be the
I
better
would say
one.
Judgment too.
Mm.
Yeah,
Will we
yeah.
ever get a Judgment 2 after Homeboy threw his?
I mean, there is a
Technically,
Judgment.
there's a
too.
Judgment too.
I mean-
we do have a Judgment too.
I mean, Judgment 3.
Oh no, I
Just
don't know.
maybe.
when he threw the hissy fit, right?
I mean,
I think this
Titanfalls?
is it. I think this is it for the for
Judgment
Takagi
series.
Nomura.
I'm gonna talk to you, man. Can I just meet you one day?
Okay.
Can I meet you
You
one
did
day?
in the game. No.
That's I learned most of my Japanese from watching his dramas.
Oh,
I learned my
Anyways.
Japanese from One Piece. You know.
What in the
no.
actual heck am I looking? Okay, chat. Not chat.
What are you looking at?
All right, it's time for us to go. I'm calling
yeah,
the
your
panel
your brain
chat.
is frizzling. You're already talking about.
I also got Frizzle because I don't know if I saw a spoiler. I don't know what I'm seeing on this screen right
What do
now.
you say?
Chat, look at the just look at the top left of that
Stop
screen.
Or do you want some tea, brother? I mean, let's keep on calling for tea. I mean, you can probably go get some.
What?
That's
some fake-
clickbait.
that's some fake stuff,
clickbait,
right?
yeah.
That's some fake
Who
stuff.
is
I'm
that?
like,
Who
when
is
did Luffy
that
do?
even?
I was like, what is this Luffy Shanks wannabe collab thing? Okay, just checking. It threw my mind off. Anyways,
I said Luffy grew up. Oh yeah, that Fire Emblem Engage. That's just looking weird to me.
that's happening too.
I don't know about that.
Me and
game.
Fire Emblem kind of disconnect. I mean, I
I
respect
don't
it
know
as a
about that
series.
game. Yeah.
I respect Fire Emblem as a series, but I just never really got too into it.
It's
Although
not. It's
people
not.
said-
It's not that Tokyo Station Mirage. No.
Friendship, baby.
It's not that.
Friendship, Fire Emblem, Friendship.
No.
Although the music in Fire Emblem is fire. Jesus.
Oh
It goes too
man.
hard.
Anyways, that's gonna do it for us this week. We'll be back in the New Year's. So
Lord willing.
or hopefully we'll be back if Lord willing, if we're still here, we'll be back for some more Unknown Games podcast. This has been technically episode 153. Next year, if we finish up the year, we'll be on 200 episodes of the podcast, and so we can't say thanks enough for
Wait, is this 154? Then how we at 200 episodes? Are we another paradox?
Oh no, next year if
Time
we
skip.
do
Oh,
next year.
you
We had a
will
time
get to.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
man,
get to.
so I'm just hearing you, man. I'm like, yo, this man said Sonic Frontiers. If the story's good, well, after he already played it, I'm like, Jesus, man, where are you? Split between times. We gotta find him. Rescue this man.
We're in a new zone. We're in a new zone. Open zone, man. I'm in the open zone world.
Next game, Sonic Paradox. Let's go.
But yeah, so we can't say thanks enough to SoulDatR, and also to Ehead, the DJ kid himself, with the face reveal.
Oh shit! Yeah. I forgot my face is
Face
on
of
the other one.
degeneracy. I know. Now we know when we think of degeneracy. We now know what it looks like.
This is what
I also want to say, well,
peak
those tissues in the
physical-
background, but it is not. It's a bad.
No, that's
bad
not
burn. I was
tissue,
like,
that's a-
yeah, I was like, yo.
You see that right there? That's the One Piece shoe right there.
And that's why
There's
the
the One
tissue's
Piece
right
thing.
by it.
It does look like a tissue box.
No, there's
Good,
no
good.
tissue there.
And the first thing he pulled out was like, yo, Yamato tissues. I'm like, no, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Yeah,
But yeah, for everyone, for Ehead, where can they find you on social media?
Just Ehe on Twitter.
All right. Where can they find you? If you want them to find you, you don't have people to find you.
I mean, if you want to, I guess. It's Shiba, with no space. Just Shiba at Shiba, at Twitter. And like
No, shout out your tweets so people can watch you.
Oh
play
yeah,
that
that's
game.
true. That's true.
or at least shout out the game, to get popularity because you love it.
Yeah,
man.
also
It
of course.
sounds lit. What's the game again?
Sound Voltex Exit Gear.
Sound
Or just
Voltex.
Sound Voltex. Yeah, I sometimes stream that like if I feel like it. Sometimes I don't. But like, yeah. Also, if you want just going to shout out my I'm a fresh college graduate. So like
Congrats.
if you
Congrats.
thank you.
If you need a
And
body,
if you if you need a video editor or like a motion graphic designer, maybe I don't know.
Actually, I might need a video editor. I don't
Maybe,
know how much I can pay.
what's-
That was the problem.
so motion graphics
You could,
designer, is that like doing rigs or something? What's that about?
Yeah, pretty much like yeah, graphics that is
Wait.
Moving.
kind of moving.
About. Cool. Sorry.
Like,
Moving
I wanna
animation.
explain
So
ELI
think of it
5,
like
that's all.
think of it like those like YouTube intro like
Oh,
like,
intros?
intro
we need
animations.
we need an intro. Actually, we do need an intro.
I thought,
Okay.
don't you also need like a full on like song out intro too as well? Custom.
We do technically need a custom intro and outro. Shout out to OC
Yeah,
Remix
right.
for the great music they have and the artists out there.
So $5,000 later.
$5,000.
5,000 plus.
Yeah, I might have to get with you on that, or even for my stream. That'd be kind of hype to do some stuff right there because we have an artist and everything like that. But yeah, that's
Excellent.
Soul.
Begins.
Soul's not actually on Twitter or anything like that. I don't think. But
Oh no, yeah. Just contact Trix. I'm generally his ghostwriter of some things. He
got a new manga for
contacts me
you.
when-
I got a new manga to write, bro.
all right, I make sure you wrote down the things you said. I told you to write down, right, for prompts.
No.
Well, that's why you don't have a manga. All right, see, I help him ghostwrite things and collab, but second of all, even my name here, my Twitch name is incorrect, so they make sure that I stay hidden. It's SoulDatR, but SoulDatJ was a G and Gal Gagar.
I keep thinking it's SoulDatJ for
SoulDatJ
whatever
is truly a
reason.
G and Gal Gagar. Watch that series. It is foundational
Jadar.
and it represents. Yes,
I
but
always think SoulDatJ.
I'm like, yo, I mean, he's legit. I'm riding, yeah. That's why you see the moon behind me. I'm riding on King Jadar. But yeah, you can find me just lurking about on Twitch and everything. If you see SoulDatR, that's me. If you need things, then contact Trix, not me, because I'm living my life, and you can just hit him up instead, and then he'll send me the check.
There you go. And
What
of course, you can
what I
find
do,
me.
You'll know when you know.
And you can find me at NinjaTrixta, NinjaTrixta on Twitch, streaming Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 9 p.m. Japan Standard Time.
Did you say NinjaTrixta? You don't even know your own name. Is that
No,
NinjaTrixta?
it's so hard to say that. It's like I have to like
NinjaTrixta.
slow it down. It's like
Trixta,
NinjaTrixta,
all right.
Trixta,
You
not
might
Trickster.
slip up and just drop the N-word Trix, but whoa, hold up.
I do Ninja Tricks all the time. NinjaTrixta. But yeah,
It's
that's
called
gonna do
tax
it
fraud. It's
for.
not, for the record.
It's gonna do it for us this week. I had a fun time. I can't say thanks enough once again for each of you coming onto the show. Shout out to my co-host once again, Root24. You can follow him on Twitch as well. He'll be back next year in January streaming his stuff too. So
The Christmas song.
Oh, Christmas songs. See, there we go. Favorite Christmas songs. 3, 2. I'm gonna go with
Yeah, Alma's a good one.
I was thinking Jingle Bells, but
Man.
I'm a fan of Carol the Bells, but I want to hear Carol the Bells remix into the Halo track because it sounds like they have the same beat.
oh, that's pretty good.
Like the dun 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 and the dun dun. I just want to see those mashed up. Carol.
There's some good
Halo.
rock
Yo.
versions of that too, man. It
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
hard. Yeah, Carol of the Bells goes hard.
For me,
Yeah.
I don't celebrate Christmas because I'm not a Christian, but because of Mariah Carey, all I went for
Carey.
Christmas.
Yo, she became a saint.
Mariah Carey.
She became a saint. Mariah Carey.
Carey.
The saint
Yeah.
of
Maria
Christmas.
Curry.
Mariah Carey.
Maria Carey.
She
All
I
I
really
want
like
for
good
Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you.
Yo,
Make me
she-
want to believe in Jesus Christ. You know.
Yo, that's powerful.
Right.
I mean, you can believe
all
how
I
you want,
want
brother.
for Christmas is you.
that's actually pretty on tune. That was pretty much on tune.
She's
Wow,
become
hey,
a
got the
SCP,
voice.
She's become a she's become a cryptid at this point.
Yeah, she is elder god. She become an
Oh
elder
yeah,
god.
every year everyone
The
tries to keep her from
elder
reaching,
god of
and they
Christmas.
fail.
During
Elder
November,
gotta-
no, when it reach October, you can already sense her.
And he's like, yo,
It's coming.
the Eldrissi got me acting wise. Come, Marie Carey. No Santa Christmas.
Oh,
Lord,
man.
we done gone Call of Cthulhu now.
Inu, which one?
I don't celebrate Christmas, so.
It's
F
like
y'all.
me, it's so-
I got.
But
I
I
came
guess
up.
yeah,
Oh,
Mario
oh,
Curry is good. Yeah, you know.
Mario Curry.
Yeah, Maria Carey.
I will say. I will say
Eldritch
probably mine is. Why do I keep forgetting it?
You said Jingle Bells, bro.
I did, but I didn't mean
You
Jingle
are
Bells.
I was like,
I
your
didn't mean
paradox
Jingle Bells.
state is
It's
scaring
like-
me now
Oh,
this time.
this is the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, future
no.
state, Adrian, what's your favorite?
Either I think Jingle Bell Rock.
Okay, Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah, Jingle Bell Rock is a pretty good one, or the one from Home Alone where he's like shaving.
Mind blank.
I don't know what you
I kind of just blanked out Home Alone, the series, because it's a psychotic child that became the Saw kid in my head. That's my lore for Saw for Home Alone. That dude became the main dude from Saw.
Then he become a crack addict. No, never mind.
Actor? He was one and
He
done.
did. He once. Yeah.
Oh,
once.
man.
Like,
But he's like.
oh wait,
he's a-
didn't he come back in Harold Kumar or one of those movies?
We're just gonna wrap. We're just gonna wrap it up. Just.
I
put
thought
a-
now we're gonna start rapping. I was like, yo, now we're in the rap segment. Okay.
No, we
I'm gonna
ain't
rap
putting
about
up.
Ace from One Piece and how they need to stop bringing him out every 5 seconds.
Oh
'cause
Lord, here we go. This is gonna be
Yeah,
too. It's too much.
That's how
It's too
the whole
powerful.
thing gets canceled. He's like, he said, Ace
It's too powerful.
Is trash.
I'm
Like,
shutting people
can't-
off now. I'm shutting people off.
Can we say that One Piece is doing great this year? It's like the end of
It's what
Wano.
ended it.
It finally ends. It's finally end Wano.
They're gone.
You know?
You know, man, when Wano didn't feel so dragged out like Dressrosa. I ain't gonna lie. It felt like, no, sorry, like the Whole Cake Island. That was lasted forever. But yeah, good year, good close now.